So why are racists trying to make me look like some kind of monkey or gay or, silly? Okay, and of course when they do that, it makes me want to lash out and say, hey, you Jim Carrey looking motherfuckers, what's your problem? And change my voice. Makes me want to point out that white people have less bass in their voice because they have less testosterone levels. Their physiology isn't the same as a warrior African. You see, they do it. It's stupid to say, hey, don't say these things and stop fucking sabotaging me. You know what I'm saying? You're going out like bitches. Your ancestors in the spiritual realm screaming for you to stop. And you say, how do I know that? Because I'm more involved than you. I have more sense than you. I know it for the same reason I can easily outmaneuver you people in single combat and fucking kill you. You gotta rely on guns like a fucking feminist in the military or some 18-year-old kid in the military. Like someone who never grew up. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen the movies where they put their guns down and go in single combat with knives or something? It's because having a gun is a bitch move. And if a real man has a chance to go man to man, he doesn't use a gun. Okay? Straightforward. You know what I'm saying? So, when we look at this thing, the view of the churches, the reason why they're acting like girls is because they reinforce the pre-existing social order. They have political motives, like some are Trump fans, some are LGBT people, some are super churches. Basically, all of them uphold white supremacy. It's Western culture, church, instead of God's true pinpoint and moral precision. Okay? I know that true love comes from justice and righteousness because I've drawn on true love and true justice and righteousness from God. They don't know anything about this. They don't know anything about God. They just memorize verses in the Bible. That doesn't mean anything. The devil quotes verses in the Bible. You have to actually be just. Read Titus. Okay? You have to actually have deeds and not psychological construct-based political garbage. Okay? So they changed my fucking voice. I mean, how mature is that? These people as grown adults, okay, so to speak, change my voice and my image. Okay, there's no coming back from that. The most righteous man that ever lived. The top martial artist, even in this reduced form, when they change my image, you can still tell the difference between Prince Harry and Prince William. I mean, I'd outmaneuver those guys like this and strike them down effectively. You see what I'm saying? They're not from that warrior line. The Lord is a warrior. He's not a privileged frat body person, not a tennis player, lacrosse player, polo player. If you don't want me to say these things and emphasize it and play you out so much, stop fuming me, stop poisoning me, stop changing my image, stop changing my voice. It's fucking pitiful. Okay, you think anyone's confused about where it's come from? Who oversees the military-industrial complex? Okay, the white and Jewish governing class first and foremost. The Asians have some power here, but not as much power as you. You guys are the ones who's doing it. Okay, and you guys are the ones going out like bitches. You guys are the ones whose ancestors are screaming and squirming and begging for help. And threatening me and fuming me and turning it up on me isn't gonna fucking change that. Okay, grow the fuck up. You're like weirdos that fucking put your kids in the blender, and you're like, I'm not doing it, and you just keep harming your own families, keep harming your own families. There's no excuse for that. Do the right thing. Your own book, your own Old Testament, your own New Testament keeps, it warns you on behalf of God and says, look, you're headed for trouble. Stop being mockers. Stop being fools. Stop persecuting me. No one believes you. No one believes the Jews are chosen by God because of their flesh. No one believes the white man's chosen by God because of his flesh. No one believes this. No one believes that people have been oppressing them for hundreds of years, magically, fucking in some cases thousands and tens of thousands of years, magically are chosen by God, or offspring is to be chosen by God. That's not justice. God is a God of justice. He doesn't choose your oppressor to be his spiritual representative. It just doesn't happen.